Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to RC Terminator. On today's episode, we're gonna get this trailer finished. As you can see behind me, we got her done. Check into the video, see how I did it. Appreciate it. And as you can tell, we are back on the trailer. We're gonna get these axles in on this video, guys. This thing is gonna be operational. So we're gonna get this moved out of the way and we're gonna get our work area set up. Aluminum, aluminum, and aluminum. This piece, we don't need. This piece. We got our pop rivets. These are aluminum pop rivets. Pop rivet gun I've got. Alright, let's get to it. Let's go ahead and build this axle up. I'm doing this thing a little different than what other people do. I kind of seem that this will be pretty strong. Everything's already fabricated for this, so I want to just keep it going. I want to just keep building everything for it instead of buying stuff. You know, I could have went out and bought an axle for it and all this stuff, but it's not what I want. I want it to be more hand-built. That's what this whole thing is. Make it to what you want, not what somebody else has made for you. I mean, anybody can just go buy something. But physically making it, that's a whole different story. Okay, my holes are drilled. You may ask what those holes are for. I'm going to attach these two together. Now I got a square. Makes it a whole lot stronger. Not bad. Go ahead and get these pop riveted in. And there it is. Pop riveted. Now it's one piece. It's not going to go anywhere. Alright. Second step is when I attach this to the trailer, I'm going to bolt it to the leaf spring. So you see the little hole right here. You see I got a big hole, then I got a little hole. I got to drill that little hole all the way through to the other side. So my bolt will go all the way through. So let's go ahead and get to that. There it is. Drilled all the way through. You can see. Right here you can see my finger on the other side right there. Flip it over. Kind of get the gist. You're going to see this at the bottom. So that's all you're going to see. You're not going to see the pop rivets. Pop rivets are going to be up into the trailer. So you won't see that. So, let's go ahead and get the trailer. Get it flipped upside down for you. And then, what this is going to do is sit there. Sit there. Okay. And then my adapters are going to go in here, which are going to attach to the wheels. And that's how this is going to be working. So let me go ahead and get it bolted up. You guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. See? The bolt goes all the way through. I didn't want nothing too protruding for it off the spring. I think that'll work out perfect. And I'm running with a nylon lock nut for it. Kind of just help hold it. Go ahead and get this axle buttoned up. And there it is, completely attached. And as you can tell, looks just about normal. You see where the rivets are on the bottom. Not bad. Now, it's the axle time. And this is what I have in plans for it. Okay, here's where I'm at. You see I already got one side done. Right here. I'm going ahead and run a bolt through to give it a little extra strength. I am going to fill these cracks in here. Get all of this supported in here. I'm going to fill it with some epoxy just to give it a little more strength to hold. But that bolt should be more than enough. But I'm going to go ahead and add that. But let me show you how I got to this point right here. Over here. You see I already drilled a hole straight through. Right here. The hole is drilled all the way through. Now, here's what I did. As you see, this has got a hole all the way through it. Now, the bolt's going through that hole. This is actually the front piece for the wheels of the low seat. This is what actually bolts on, holds the wheel, bearing wheels. So we're limited to bearing wheels, but I'm okay with that. All right, but we know these are pretty strong. They hold out on jumps and dashes and all that, so I'm sure these will be perfect. And if I need more, I can do more. But here we go. I stuck this in the depth that I wanted. Okay, had the hole upwards. I marked where I wanted it. Then I took this out, kind of figured here where I can see the hole, so I knew how deep I needed to go with it. And then what I did was I marked, drilled, well, marked, double checked my mark again, and then drilled, because I really didn't want to do this again and again. So thank the Lord I got it first try. Slip this bad girl in there, stick the bolt in. Good, nice tight fit, and that's what you want. You want a nice snug fit. Get where you guys can see everything. And then get that nut started down there. Did you see? The nut started now. I'm gonna rock you guys up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing here. There we go. Get my little baby Allen. I didn't want to put the nuts down below, because I mean, you run over something, you're gonna snag something, and guess what? You're snagging up on a little nut and a bolt, and I didn't want that. No snag points, ever. You don't ever want to snag. That's why the heads of the bolts are down. You know, you don't see on RC cars the nuts on the outside where they're gonna catch something. You know, it's always the heads of the screws or bolts, whatever it may be. So snug this down good and tight to where you have no movement here, which you hear a little movement. So I'm going to go in there, give it another little snug, make sure there's no movement in there. There we go. Nice and tight now. And there's both of them. There's one, there's two. And they're nice and even. So you know what that means. Good spacing off the trailer. Tires aren't going to get in the way of anything else. We got ourselves a trailer. And there it is, everybody. Even the tires. It's all mounted. Wheels are nutted on, bearing. It rolls. Dude, we can go on forever with this trailer. I mean, put a tire rack up here. I'd like to do that. I have full ramps for it. I mean, we can build a thing for the ramps. I mean, we can do a lot of different crazy stuff. But for a basic trailer, this is done. I'm not gonna go a whole lot more on it. Got the winch to power up. I mean, I'm not gonna bore you guys through that. We got ourselves our own little toolbox already. Got a couple sets of chains, lid hooks, so it's all scaled out to look good. I mean, it's there. We have everything we need, guys, to make this trailer perfect and functional. Set up for the drag car, set up for the drift car, whatever we want. But this is what we're gonna get out of it now. We're good enough for now. It's considered done. Just if we want to add more stuff, we can add more stuff. What do you guys think? You know, I can do other stuff. I can do a tire rack on it, a headache rack, whatever anybody wants to call it. Need a couple little eyelet holes for my chains, you know, stuff like that. Just little odd and end stuff, somewhere to stash the ramps at. But all in all, she'll be used. I can pull and tow with it now. You see the Rampage, that's what she's there for. She's gonna be the workhorse. She'll do the drift car, the drag car, whatever I want to tow. And that trailer's even good for a trail truck. So, if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. Don't forget that thumbs up if you guys like this video. And till next time, thanks everybody. I appreciate all the support.